Hello everyone, today we are going to start with types of CSS. There are three ways to add a CSS code to your HTML page. First, using external CSS, second, internal CSS, and third, inline CSS. In external CSS, CSS code is written in a separate file and saved with the help of extension .css, and that file is linked with your HTML file using a link tag that is written inside the head section of your HTML page. In internal CSS, we are writing the CSS code using a style tag that is written inside the head section. And in inline CSS, we are writing the CSS code in HTML elements or a tag itself using a style attribute. The writing of CSS code is same. We have already discussed the syntax of CSS, how to write the CSS code, and the types of selector in video's lecture. Now we will see one by one in detail. First is external CSS. Now with the external CSS, you can change the look of your entire website by changing just one file. Suppose you are having a website with 10 pages. You want to apply the same look and feel to each and every page of your website. Then what exactly you are going to do? If there is no external CSS, then you are going to write the same code on each and every page. So there is a code repetition. So to avoid that, there is an external CSS that you are going to write a common code that is going to be applied to each and every page in a separate file, and that file is saved with the help of extension .css, and that file is going to be linked with your HTML file. Now each HTML page must include a reference to the external style sheet file inside the link element, and that is going to be inserted in the head section. To which page you want to apply the style that you have defined in the external CSS, you have to link the external CSS file in all those pages with the help of link element or link tag, and that tag is written inside the head section. Now this is the one example. Here is your HTML file and this is your CSS file. Here we have written the CSS code. We have applied a background color to the body, that is background dash color light blue, and to H1 we have applied text color navy and margin left 20. This all property we will discuss later on in detail. Background color is used to apply to change the background color of your elements, and color you all are know to change the text color of your elements, and margin left is used to apply the space. Now here this style we want to apply to your page1.html. So how we are going to apply? In head section we are going to write a link. The attribute rel is equal to style sheet. The file we are linking is of type style sheet. So we are going to write rel is equal to style sheet. Type is equal to text oblique CSS, and href we are going to apply the path or the file name of your CSS. So here my file name for the CSS is mystyle.css. So in href I have written mystyle. And after that, in this file mystyle.css, whatever the code I have written, that is going to be applied to the elements that is in a body tag. Now we will see the example of this. HTML We are going to close the head tag. Now inside the body tag I am going to create one H1 Dr. Subhash Technical Campus, H1 close. In paragraph I am going to write welcome to C department. Paragraph close. Now we are going to save this file, external.php. Okay. Now I want to apply a style to this page. So I'm going to create one new file, and I'm going to save this file as external.css. We need to, and I'm going to save this file with the name my style, and extension we are going to select is cascading style sheet.css, and we are going to save this file. Now I'm going to write the scripting. We are going to write a style code. So suppose I want to change the background color for the page. So inside the body tag, that is inside, I'm going to write, if you want to change the background color of your page, then we are going to use a body tag as a selector, and then inside this we are going to write background dash color and whatever color you want to change, say suppose yellow. We are going to save this file. Now suppose I want to apply a style to H1 as well. So we are going to write H1 as an element, and we are going to write, say color of the font is red and text align center. Now we are going to save this file, and again we move back to our HTML file, that is external.html. Now if you run this page, then you can see there is no change in the output, because this page does not have a style that we have applied, because we have not linked our external CSS file that we have created with our page. So inside the head section we are going to write link rel is equal to style sheet type is equal to text oblique CSS, and href is equal to my style dot CSS, and we are going to close the link tag. Now we are going to run this page. Now you can see that this page will have a background color yellow, and the H1 will have a text align center and the font color font color red. So this is how you can apply the external style sheet code to your HTML code. Now if this code, this style sheet, or now this style you want to apply to more than one page, then in all the page you have to write this link tag inside the head tag. So the same style is applied to all the pages. Now we will see the internal CSS. An internal style sheet may be used if one single HTML page has a unique style. Now suppose example as a previous one, if your website is having a 10 page, all the page should be unique, but out of this 10 page, one page layout if you want to change. If you want to change the layout and the style of one only single page, then you are not going to write that particular code in the external file. Why? Because if you are going to write that code in external file, then that style is going to be applied to all the pages. So where you are going to write? You have to write that CSS code in that particular page only. So that's why it is called the internal CSS. Now the internal style is defined inside the style element, and the style element or a tag is used or written inside the head section. We are going to use the style tag to write the CSS code, internal CSS code, and that style tag is written inside the head tag. Now you can see the example over here. Inside the body I am having one h1 and paragraph tag. I want to apply a style to h1. This is a heading. I want to change the color maroon, margin left 40. So this is what the style written in a head section, and this is called the internal CSS. Now again we will see the example of same. In Notepad, now I am going to remove this one because we are seeing the example of internal. So inside the head section I am going to write a style. We are going to close a style tag. Type is equal to text oblique CSS. Now inside this style tag we are going to write our code. So h1 color blue. Okay, so this is the called internal style. Now we are going to run the page. Now you can see that this color is changed, it become blue. So this is called the internal CSS. Now we will see the inline CSS. An inline style sheet may be used to apply a unique style for a single element, right? In HTML page you are having so many elements. Suppose say example 5 paragraph is there. Now if you want to change the style of one paragraph only, then if you write that code, you have written that particular code in the internal, then it will be applied to all these 5 paragraphs. So what you need to do is that in that case we are going to apply a style to that particular element inside the body tag, right? To use inline style sheet, add the style attribute to the relevant elements. To which element you want to apply a style, to that particular element, inside that we are going to write a style attribute and we are going to write the CSS code for that particular element. So this is the example. In h1 I have applied the style color blue semicolon. The syntax is same. This is a declaration part. This is also declaration part separated with the semicolon. Just this is the element, this is your selector, and we are applying the style, that is your CSS code, to this h1. So style attribute with the more than one declaration separated with the semicolon. Now we will see the example. Now we are going to remove this because we are using the internal, so we are not going to write anything in the head section. Now inside the h1 we are going to use a style attribute. Now say example color red semicolon text align center, and we are going to save this file. Similarly, if you want to apply this Similarly, if you are having more than one paragraph, right, and if you want to apply style to this only one paragraph, then we are going to use a style attribute color colon blue semicolon double quotes completed. Okay, and we are going to run this file. Now you can see that H1, and we are having 4 paragraphs, but you want to apply a style to this only one paragraph. So we have written in this paragraph style is equal to color red. If the same thing I'll write in a head section in a style tag, then that style is applied to all the paragraph. So whenever you want to apply a unique style to elements, then in that particular element we are going to use the style attribute. I hope you understand. Thank you for watching the video.